Hi, Scorpio. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for June 2025. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in June and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Rising, and Scorpio Moon. I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck in this reading. And if you're interested in getting any of this special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand videos, those links are down below in the description box, and they're also on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. Stick around to the end of the reading if you want to hear a list of the readings down below, but you can look at them at any point or go to my website. So all that being said, Scorpio, now onto your June 2025 Psychic Tarot reading. So the first card you have, Scorpio, is the Page of Rods, and this is a fire sign person, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a rising sign, moon sign, or a sun sign that's a fire sign. Pages can be children. They can also be adults that are immature or young at heart. Pages can also indicate a messenger coming to you. So somebody could be bringing you a message in June, and it would be about work, business, enterprise, or some type of new beginning, or even communications. You're going to be on some kind of quest. And I feel in this quest, you have to factor in a lot of different things. Now, this could be a quest like taking a trip. It could be a quest of seeking knowledge and information. And I hear the collective consciousness of Scorpios saying strategies need to be in place. So you may, whatever it is you're doing, you may really have to have some kind of map, plan, outline, strategies. You could be going through relationship issues at that time and at this time in June, and it could be make it or break it time. But remember, like I say in the beginning of the reading, timing will be different for all of you. So some of you, what I'm talking about may have already happened in April or May. Some of you, this could be happening later in July or August, or even later than that, because you don't all have the same birth chart. So timing is different for all of you. You could be experiencing problematic behavior from somebody that is a fire sign in June. They may want to take over something that you're in charge of. It could be looking after somebody's health and well-being. It could be your job. It could be a business or some aspect of a business you own, or could be something within a partnership where could be your love partner that wants to come in and take over something. Maybe you're usually the bill payer, or the person that does a lot of the home tasks like dusting, cleaning, vacuuming, laundry. But I feel it's more, to me, it feels more like you're in charge of something or a leader of something, and there's a person that wants to come in and take it away from you, or really take it over. I feel that you believe this will be a detriment, especially if it's in regard to someone taking over something that you've been doing at a business or company. I feel like whatever it is, you feel like the person coming in to take over, they either don't know what they're doing or they're not going to care as much as you, and it's going to become a problem or be of detriment. You may have to try to restrain yourself or hold back what you really want to say to them. So the next card in your reading, Scorpio, is the Knight of Cups, and this is a water sign person, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This very likely could be you because you are a water sign, but it could be another water sign person you're dealing with in your life in June or in subsequent months. Some of you may be talking to the government to get some kind of grant or stipend or loan. You could also be talking to people in financial institutions about trying to get some money, or higher ups in a company you work for or institution you work for. You may be trying to get funding for a project you want to work on or your department. You may take a crash course in something. It could have to do with anything. But I feel like if you do this, there's going to be very soon or almost immediate financial gain or rewards from you taking this crash course. So it may enable you to get more pay from your employer, or maybe you own your own business and this crash course will be something that you can do that will help you can add to your products and services at your business that you own. That could be very helpful to you. You could see somebody back out of some kind of deal. If you had signed a contract with someone, or maybe you were selling a house or selling some kind of property, or it could have been a business deal or arrangement, I feel like you're going to see someone back out of a deal. I feel like this is going to be frustrating to you. If you feel like this is going to cause you any hardships, you may want to take legal action against this person. Now, that's only going to apply to some of you. Maybe it's not going to be a legal, some of you this could crop up and no legal issue. You just have to, trudge forward, even though you don't like that they've backed out of some kind of deal, or could be an arrangement. I feel in June, Scorpio, you're going to really see people for who they really are. And this could be multiple people. And I feel, if you belong to any clubs, groups, or organizations, or you're involved in any teams, or could even be family, or at work for some of you, you're going to see people for who they really are. It could be one person, but I feel it feels to me like 2 or 3 people. You could stop and try to be friendly and ask somebody how they're doing, what's going on with them. It could be a neighbor, it could be a coworker, could be somebody in a club, group, or organization, and they may blow you off or snub you, or give you this weird answer or non-answer. Some of you Scorpios are really going to put yourself out there in some way and forge ahead. It could be in the dating scene, but it could be in relation to your career. So the next card in your reading for June, Scorpio, is the Hierophant or Hierophant, and this is God giving you a blessing or a warning, or indicating higher education or higher learning. You could be the teacher or the student. You could also, this could also involve religion. If it's not God, it could be a high priest or a high pope, but you're getting a blessing or a warning, higher education or higher learning. You could be the teacher or the student. It could be religion. There could be somebody in your life that is passing away. But I also hear going home to God. So there could be somebody in your life, it could be a close relative or a friend, where they're returning to religion. They could start going to church, or, you know, maybe it's not religion. It could be, they could be doing it through spirituality and spiritual practices. But for some of you, this could be somebody that leaves the earth plane and goes on to the spirit world. I feel this could be somebody that was very curmudgeon-y. My guides are saying very peppery, curmudgeon-y. That could indicate that they're older. Sometimes people get like a curmudgeon, you know, they get grumbly and grumpy and annoyed easily when they get older. But there's young people that can act that way too. I've known some young people that can act that way too. So that's just to give you an indication of who it might be. If you're involved in the judicial system in any cases, I get something gets thrown out. I don't know whether it's a motion gets thrown out or whether it's a court case that gets thrown out. You may actually find that you're going to spend some time and visit some old friends or family members that may live close by, maybe even in your same town or nearby town. And you may feel very inspired to reconnect with them. I see some of you doing it like a picnic or a barbecue. If you know anybody that has a garage band, I don't know why that's coming up. Welcome to Psychic Readings and Weird Predictions. Because I see people could be playing in the garage. And then there's like people gathering and hanging out, or it could be in a backyard. There could be some dreams that you've had that you may feel like you can't fulfill them. And so you may take those dreams down and move on to alternative dreams and ideas for some of you, not all of you. So there could have been something that you were working towards or a dream you had, but maybe you feel like that time has passed now and that you could move on in some other way to a new goal, a new dream. So before I move on to cards number 4 and 5, I just want to say I have 4 new, is it 4? 1, 2, 3, 4 video series that are new. I'm busy. I'm always recording, believe me. So the first one is Mid-Year Psychic Tarot Update for 2025. It's that time of year again. Can you believe it? We're already in the middle of the year of 2025. I feel like the first half of 2025 has flown by. I don't know about you. But anyway, I have done the center of the 10-card Celtic Cross Tarot spread. It's the center. That's 6 cards for each sign of the zodiac, focusing on the second half of this year. You may want to get your rising sign and your sun sign in those video series, or if your cusp sign or moon sign resonates with you. But that link is down below in the description box to Vimeo, or you can get them if they're on my website, which takes me a while to get them linked over on my videos page at theluckymermaid.com. You can find them there. The other new video series I have recorded recently, very recently, is Saturn in Aries Psychic Tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac. Saturn went into Aries on May 24th, 2025. It retrogrades back into Pisces on the 1st of September, 2025. It will move forward again in Aries on February 13th, 2026, and all the way out until April 12th of 2028. That's 2.5 years of Saturn in Aries. So if you want to see how that will affect you could get your sun, your moon, your rising, cusp sign, whatever usually resonates with you here. You may want to get that video series, and you have 2.5 years to keep going back and watching it over that time frame. The other video series is a big one. This one is Neptune in Aries. So we had Saturn in Aries, we got Neptune in Aries, and it's a Neptune in Aries psychic tarot and oracle card readings. It covers a 14-year time period. So if you want to see how Neptune in Aries will be affecting you, you may want to get these videos that I have on Vimeo for each sign of the zodiac. Neptune went into Aries on March 30th, 2025, until it goes until October 22nd of 2025. Then it retrogrades back into Pisces for like 6 months, and then it will move forward in, well, no, like 4 months. It retrogrades back into Pisces, and then we'll move forward back into Neptune. We'll go back into Aries on January 26th, 2026, until March of 2039. 14 years, long time, lots of predictions. You can keep going back and watching them over the 14 years. Also, don't forget my psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for June of 2025. I look into the crystal and bring you additional psychic predictions and messages from my guides for this month. So it's kind of like a continuation or an expansion of this reading. Links down below, also on my website at the luckymermaid.com videos page. Those readings are for each sign of the zodiac. So the next card in your reading looks like a good one. You have 10 of Pentacles. This is a card that can symbolize two people working very diligently together to bring in a strong financial foundation for the family. It can also indicate winning money. You could receive an inheritance, and money could be coming to you through family channels. If someone passes away, which did come up in the Hierophant card, is possible for some of you Scorpios, they may leave you some money or leave you something of value. If you have a YouTube channel, a Rumble channel, or some other type of business, or you're a public figure, I feel like you are gaining more viewers, more followers, and increasing in popularity. If you are not in any of those lines of work and you do business with clients and customers, you could find clients and you're more popular with clients and customers, or even friends and family, but your popularity is increasing here. If there was somebody in your family, could be you, could be somebody else that had substance abuse, it gets shut down in June, but it could have started in May. If there was any money that had been tied up in escrow or court, or tied up in a trust fund, or tied up in some other way, I feel like it gets released to you now. And things that were owed to you, tax refunds, insurance payouts, rebates, refund checks of any kind, stipends, I feel like you're going to get it in June, July, or August. Some of you may take money that you get now and decide to travel with it. Others of you may decide to start a business. Some of you will, or if you receive money like this, will expand a business. So starting a business, expanding a business, some of you will want to travel. If there was any judgment that was harbored against you, I feel like the slate gets wiped clean for you now. This card is also indicating new prospects and new possibilities opening up for you. There could be some situation where some of you Scorpios need to divvy up money or possessions. Again, this could be if somebody passed away and there was a will and you need to, divvy up the stuff that was left. It could be an estate you're dividing up. It could be money that's getting divided up. So your last card in the reading, Scorpio, for June of 2025 is the Seven of Rods, and this is closing the door on negative energy or communication that could be coming at you, or keeping it at bay, like holding it back or shutting the door on it. This could also indicate you taking a moral high ground in a situation. You may feel like you have to keep the vipers and the scavengers away from you. If you've inherited any money or you've won any money or you've had some kind of luck, people may want things from you. They may want money. They may want possessions. If you have some specific talents, they may want, or a business of some sort, they may want your talents and skills. But I feel like it's like graspy, gimme is coming at you for some of you. I feel like you're going to get information is going to start coming to you. But I get it comes in like dribs and drabs, like it's going to come trickling in, dribbling in. You may at one point think, I've got all the information I need to know about that. And then you find out, oops, that's not all. And more information shows up and comes to you. You could see people behaving absurdly. There could also be a lot of power-hungry activities going on here. It could be kind of a wake-up call for you. You may start to see things as they really are. Maybe you were looking at things through a rose-colored glasses in the past or through some other perspective. But those rose-colored glasses are coming off and you're going to see things as they really are. I'm sorry if you can hear sawing in the background. It's like as soon as I plunk my butt down here to do a reading, somebody wants to hammer, saw, cut down trees, dig up stuff, raise houses, like you name it. So sorry if you hear that noise. Hopefully my son can edit that out or tone it down. You could feel like complex problems get brought to you that need to be solved. So this could be your boss coming to you with complex problems and wanting you to solve it. It could be your kids coming to you with complex problems and wanting you to solve it. Your significant other. It could be in some other manner. But I feel like it gets presented to you. And they want answers from you, or they want you to fix something or solve something. That's what comes up. I feel like this could be very draining to you. You may feel by the time you get to the end of June, or maybe at the end of August, that you feel incredibly drained and tired from all that I just discussed here. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Scorpios to work with, use, and wear in the month of June of 2025, you got Amazonite, and I'm going to spell it Amazonite. Amazonite is a stone of truth, hope, and flow. It brings clarity and calm. Amazonite dispels negative energy and can protect from electromagnetic frequencies. It has a great healing abilities, and Amazonite is associated with luck and overall success and money. It's going to bring a lot of clarity to you, mental clarity. And it's going to help you seek advice proactively from the right people or sources. If you've had any problems with your head, a concussion, headaches, migraines, anything, this stone could really help alleviate those pains. So I would sleep with it under your pillow at night, or if you can lie down and rest and meditate, I would recommend putting it on your third eye chakra, especially if you've had problems with concussions or headaches, migraines, anything like that. I feel like it's also going to attract more money to you, more clients, more customers, more money. So it feels like it's going to be a good, positive, money attracting stone. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you liked it, and share it with others if you feel it's worth sharing. And subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And as I mentioned earlier, if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand videos, those links are down below. They're also on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. Now, I already talked about 4 of the new recent video series in this video, but I want to add here, I have other video series that are linked down below you may want to check out. My past, present, and future psychic tarot readings for using the Osha Zen Tarot deck are very popular, and last time I recorded them was 5 years ago. So if you want to see what past, present, and future readings I got for you, that might be a good one for you to check out, that video series. Also, every year I record what's lucky and new for you in 2025. Well, every year it changes, the year changes, but I do what's lucky and new for you readings. And if you want to see what I got for you in what's lucky and new for you in 2025, you could get my psychic tarot and oracle card readings for that area of life, what's lucky and new. Also, I have 2 eclipse series videos that I recorded. The first one is Eclipse Effects from the full moon lunar eclipse, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. That happened on March of 14th, 2025. And also my new moon solar eclipse in Aries, March 27th, 2025, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings are available. And those eclipse effects can last a year. For some people it will. So you may want to check those video series out if you haven't checked the eclipse series out yet. I've had people tell me many times they feel like the eclipse readings are like private readings for them. Also, my financial psychic tarot readings for 2025 are available on Vimeo. And my big love readings for 2025 for singles and couples, where the first half of the reading I look at single people of your sign, the second half of the reading I look at coupled people of your sign. You may want to watch the entire video because there is always going to be crossover where some of the messages I get for singles go to couples, some for the couples go to singles, even though I do specify this is for singles and this is for couples. Also, if you didn't get these yet, you might want to get my New Year 2025 10-card Celtic Cross psychic tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac. They are the biggest and most popular reading I do on Vimeo. So if you didn't get your New Year's reading yet, we still have half the year yet. You might want to check them out. And also psychic crystal readings for the new year of 2025, where I looked in my crystal and every area of life I could think of to look at for each sign of the zodiac. If you haven't gotten your psychic crystal reading yet for 2025, you may want to do so. As I said, we still have 6 months left. You can follow me on my social media pages to see more psychic predictions and messages from my guides that I put in writing. I'm on Facebook at the Lucky Mermaid LLC. I also am on X, Pamela Georgel at the Lucky Mermaid. And I also do community posts on my YouTube channel where I put these predictions and messages there. Now I do have a Instagram page, but I haven't gone on it in so long because people were just copying my pictures and making fraudulent accounts left and right. So I stepped away from Instagram for now. My account's still there, but I'm not posting anything on it right now. I also have a channel on Rumble. So if you want to watch my videos over there, if you're ever over there watching other people, you can always check my videos out on Rumble, and my channel name is the Lucky Mermaid LLC on Rumble. So I hope you have absolutely, absolutely amazing energy that comes to you in June of 2025. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.